Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It's time for the challenge. It's the challenge 37. It's episode 1, and your girl is already pissed. Your girl is already pissed. If you've been watching my reviews over the past few seasons, you already know why. This ain't even gonna be no real review. It's really gonna be let me check you, boo, to a couple of people real quick. And I'm gonna jump off because episode 1 pissed me off. If you all have watched any of my other reviews, you know that this past weekend I was at a college drop off. I didn't even watch the episode on time. I didn't even watch the Monday night's episode to get introduced to everyone yet. I've only watched what came on Wednesday. So I got a lot of catching up to do with the challenge. So thank you so much for your patience. That's why I'm a little bit late, but I promise you going forward, the challenge reviews will be on time. So no worries about that. He's doing well in college already, making friends, so he good. Jermaine, we can already jump into it. Michaela would have won if that was a solo elimination. That was already in my notes. I was already gonna say that, so you was already reading my mind. But let's jump into the episode as a whole, real quick. I'm gonna go off real quick, and then hopefully next week. I mean, who do I even root for? Like, let's just jump right into it. Michaela, I didn't want Michaela to be on the challenge. Who loud ass trick is that? For so many seasons, like so ever since Jay, once they shown us Jay from Survivor on the challenge, I was like, where's Michaela? Like, Michaela needs to be here too. She would do great on this show. And for the way Survivor snaked her and the way she ended up going home for a freaking list and the way her own showmates threw her under the bus, it was too much for me. It was too much. I was pissed off that whole episode. I was so pissed. Let's jump into the beginning. I really didn't even watch the first 2 minutes. So apparently they ran through a forest with some hammers and they got, I believe it was the international players, and they got to pick their partners. I see production all over that because I don't see how Logan is as fine as he is. Let's just say that. And then as good of an athlete as he is, why does he want to go to Anissa? Who has these people ain't watched. Anissa couldn't even run a half a mile last season. Why he want to go to Anissa? Now they did win the challenge, so I guess all is fair. But can you win the next one? Can you win the one after that? Like Anissa solved a puzzle. Not every challenge is going to be a puzzle. But let's move on. This ain't got nothing to do with Anissa hate. I also don't understand how CT got passed up. How did KC get passed up? Even though I don't like KC, KC is clearly the best female there of the vets. How did she get passed up? It was kind of it to me. It seemed like production told them who to run to, or they you could choose from these two or three people. Like I just I didn't understand how they were picking their partners. It seemed very lopsided to me. But anyway, I ain't gonna go through all the partners. We all watched the episodes, and I was too mad to write it all down. I was too mad to go back and write it all down. I saw that Anissa and Logan won. Anissa, being a vet, realized these numbers mean something. Let me pay attention. So she won. Michaela and Renan came in second. My girl Michaela. I'm mad she ain't coming first, but it is what it is. And I want to say Kels and Tori came in third. Kels and Tori is a good partnership to me, but we see that's already dead by the end of this episode. But let's move on. I don't even know if they came in third because, like, I was so pissed. I didn't want to rewatch the episode to take notes. So all the notes I wrote on my paper came from my head. So I could be wrong. I already said I don't like how they pick partners. It seemed very production influenced to me. And what I don't understand is if the agency is the only pair that's safe and get to pick who goes into elimination, what's the point of having a second and a third place if it means absolutely nothing? Like they needed to go back to the tribunals. If we're gonna have first, second, and third, they get to all three be safe, be a tribunal, and put in whoever they're gonna put in. I I don't understand what they're going with this season, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm rolling with it and I'm rocking with it. Sometimes your favorites got to go home first. I still have a few favorites left in the house. Like I'm here for all of Nigeria, Tacha, Kels, Esther. I like CT. So I got a few favorites still left in the house. That Michaela one just really hurt. But let's move on. We get into the house. Like I said, I didn't watch episode one, so I really don't know what the house looks like and all that. But I'm getting into the vibes of the house. They have a party. It's somebody's freaking birthday. I don't forgot. I know Michelle and somebody else's birthday. I don't forgot. Anyway, let's talk about all these hookups we seen because some of them I don't believe. Nelson and Ashley. Okay, what Charles? What you talking about, real quick? The pick any two people twist is dumb. Pick a team. I agree. That was in my notes for the end. Y'all already jumping ahead of my notes. What did I say about that? I said that's just a way for the rookies to go home because by not having to pick a team, they just gonna save the vets every time and send their rookie partners in. And we gonna get to that because I agree, Charles, I don't like it. But let's get into these house vibes. Nelson and Ashley, Charles, I'm gonna use your word. FWB, friends with benefits. I believe it's true because they said Ashley moved to wherever Nelson is. It seemed very production friendly to me. It seemed like they got together as friends and said, let's benefit ourselves with more screen time and kiss all up on each other on the show. I hope it ain't true. I don't like it, but it ain't me. Amanda and Fessy definitely screams production. Like Amanda needs something, so let me kiss up on Fessy. I don't know. To me, this just to Angie. If I call somebody my brother and my brother got beef with you, the very first opportunity that I have to kiss you in the mouth, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I have some kind of loyalty. I can see if y'all been in the house maybe 2, 3 weeks and it's just sexual chemistry coming off of your bodies and you just have to connect. But not night one. Not night one. That was very production laced and ill. Let's move on. Nani and KC, I guess I saw a little bit of drama on Twitter where the girlfriend released all them text messages, and I thought that KC was out here cheating. But apparently, what Nani said on the aftermath is her and KC are a couple, and when they both got our relationships, they got with each other. I don't know which is true. I kind of believe Nani's story is true because the girlfriend, the way she released those text messages seemed like some angry, hating ass shit. But with Casey, you never know. With Casey, you never know. I mean, you was all up in 90 face when you had a girlfriend, so it ain't too hard to believe you ain't got one now. But y'all say y'all single in a relationship. Good for you. Good for you. But I'm gonna say, good luck. Both of y'all seem like some unflattering words, but good luck. Michelle has eyes for Emmanuel. After this episode, I don't like Michelle, so I don't care. But before Michelle did what she did, I said, "Good pick, girl." Emmanuel is cute. Like he has that strange, weird look, but the tattoos make him look sexy. Like the haircut and the mustache would be a no, but the tattoo it's something about his vibe I'm feeling. So good luck with that, Michelle. But you ain't on my friend list no more. So now everybody in the house trying to figure out who to vote for. The house vote, whatever. Now this is T that we saw on TV was Amy just run up to Tori and Anissa. Hey, Michaela has a list and you guys are on it. Her list says not to trust you, put you in elimination, and these are the people she do trust. This is the list. So when Emmy first did that, it was bitch. You got to look at my Twitter. I went off. I went off. I was pissed at that blue haired chick. She had all kind of cuss words on the Twitter. Now, mind you, I take only a little bit of the cuss words back, just a little because you still was snitching. But On the aftermath, it was explained that Amanda likes, I guess, Emmy. Emmy and Charles, not Charles, Charles in the comments got me mixing the names up. Emmy and Corey L were the house vote. We're gonna be the house vote. They were the biggest threat of the rookies, and Emmy was survivor. Jermaine unfollowed. I never followed the girl in the first place, so I couldn't unfollow. But Amanda added confirmation that she wanted to save Emmy. So she was like, Emmy, give me some dirt on some other rookie teams so I could try to help save you. So I guess in our fantasy league, does Amanda get the point for that? We will discuss. We will discuss that later. But so Amanda, I guess, put it in Emmy's ear. Go tell Tori and Anissa this about Michaela to get the heat off of you. It worked. I don't like it, but Michaela, you don't watch, girl. You don't watch. Didn't you see the season? Laurel had her list and piece of paper. She went dead in elimination and went home too. Like, leave y'all paper and pencils at home. If you can't memorize, girl, just have you a target of the week and move on to next week. Leave that paper and pencil. Ugh. But there's no loyalty in Survivor because the way Tommy and Michelle were like, oh, Michaela is it. Well, let's throw her under the bus. It's like, haven't y'all paid Survivor? Y'all should know about the alliance. Like, if you got an alliance, protect your alliance. Fuck that any bitch. Be like, that bitch lying. Protect your alliance with Michaela. She wouldn't have threw y'all under the bus. I don't believe it. I don't care what anybody says about Michaela's game. She would have probably stayed loyal to Tommy and Michelle. And Michaela probably could have got some stuff together because now with this twist at the end where we don't have to pick teams, the agency can pick individuals, the rookies are gone. Like this is going to be a season of rookie until there's no more rookies left to get rid of. And that's going to be shameful. Unless some of y'all rookies could win and some of y'all look like y'all can't win nothing. But let's move on. The house vote is Corey. No, Corey is the agency vote. The house vote is Michaela and who is our partner? Rennan. They're the house vote. Okay. That deliberation in that room pissed me off so bad. I felt like Michaela wanted to cry. I felt so bad for her because she was just in a situation where it's nothing you can say. Like, it was nothing you could say, girl. All you could do by now is just win. That's all you could do is win elimination. You going in. Now we get up into the proving ground. I didn't write down the name. Like I said, I was so pissed. I'll learn it by next episode. I do like all the stairs. I do not like, I agree with Charles. I don't like how TJ said you ain't got to pick a team, you can pick individual players. So they go on this long speech about we putting in these people because they lied, they can't be trusted, all of this, and then they vote for Coriel. And I said, what the fuck Coriel lied about? I ain't know. What did he do? Anissa, y'all supposed to be on the same team. You supposed to one. See, that's why it ain't no loyalty or nothing. One, you finally get some LGBT on the show, and then you want to throw them under the bus first, Anissa, and you always crying about you the only one this and that. And then you finally get some black people on the show with your ass, and then you want to vote them off too first. Coriel ain't do nothing to you. But moving on, from that ain't have to be the reason. I had one on the soapbox, and then people on Twitter reminded me that Coriel was Emmy's partner. So I'm like, okay, he Emmy partner, he got to go in. Emmy getting ready to go in too, but oh no, they gonna put Michelle ass down there, and I'm like, what? Number one, that don't make no damn sense. Now, mind you, Coriel is strong, but if your goal is to really get rid of Michaela, Michelle ain't the person to put up against Michaela. Like, she losing that. So I didn't really understand where you all were going with this. But hey. And then And then it doesn't match what you said about people lying and scheming. Like Corey didn't, Emmy did it. And so we just gonna put in two people that had nothing to do with what Emmy did. But let's move on. Back to Jermaine's first point, it should have been an individual elimination. It should have been Corey L versus Renan and Michaela versus Michelle. And then it don't matter who win. Those two people can pick new partners or be partners based on whoever won. That would have made the eliminations better. That would give you a better strategy for voting people in. But at the end of the day, it was pair versus pair. I just don't like it, MTV. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. Brennan didn't even try. So it was really Coriel and Michelle versus Michaela because Brennan was just sitting there. And that pissed me off even more. I'm like, yes, I wanted to see Michaela versus Emmy. Hell, if Emmy gonna start the shit, she better finish it with Michaela. But anyway, um, I just don't. It just really hurt to see Michaela go out first. It really did. It hurt to see her go out first. It hurt to see her go out first and her partner not even try to fight for her to stay in the game. Like he just was really there wailing his arms, like, when you gonna push me off of this thing? Like, was he helping Corey? Like Rennie looked like he was ready to go home. What you say, Charles? I felt so bad for Michaela. Nobody stood up for her. Big T, Esther, others was talking about, oh, I really like Michaela all week. No way they would have let a room full keep going in on. See, there you go. There you go, Charles. One thing I'm gonna say about MTV, it could have been a white girl. I believe they would. I believe they would. The challenge is one of those shows where it don't matter what color you are. Once they have in their mind that you going in, you going in. And we have seen them do plenty of white people that same exact way. I don't agree with just that, but it's week one. People really don't want to stick their necks out for too many people on week one. You already know how I feel about Big T, so we ain't gonna go there. Esther and everybody else knew it was, as long as it ain't me, they was chilling. I really don't like how Survivor flipped on Michaela. That's what was more disgusting to me than the other black people. It was more disgusting the way Tommy and Michelle threw her all the way under the bus when all of their asses was in the room talking about it. But let's move on from that. So let's get down to the new partner picks. Up first, Nom ass is gone. And I'm pissed because I done picked Nom for my damn fantasy team. Thinking, okay, Lolo ain't there. He about to do some shit this season. But oh no, his ass ain't even at the elimination. So here comes Ed from the circle. I mean, Ed from the circle now gets to be on my fantasy team, but I would rather have Nom. Ed, I'm gonna see what you I'm gonna see what you do, Ed, but it is what it is. I mean, Ed is so unliked that Michelle didn't even want to be Ed's partner because now both people in elimination can decide to be partners with each other or pick anybody else they want. Now, Michelle, you dummy number two. Not only did you throw your survivor mate under the bus, but then you picked Devin. I'm like, have y'all watched? Devin ain't winning shit. I mean, he might win a puzzle or two, but might. The only thing Devin has going for him is that he is a vet and he might get protected until all the rookies are gone. But you better believe, once that last rookie is gone, Devin's ass is the first one getting thrown in. Him and Josh, Devin and Josh, the first two getting thrown in. He's a layup. I would never pick a layup as a partner. And then, God forbid y'all have a damn purge challenge. Y'all asses are going home. Going home. Anyway, Michelle, that was your dumb pick. That you just proved how dumb you was by throwing Michaela under the bus and you picked Devin. There's no way I would pick Devin and I see CT standing up there. Nobody is voting CT into an elimination. Nobody, because nobody wants to go against him. So, your pick, girl, your show, your money. Um, Corey L makes a good pick. He picks Tori. Now, I would pick KC over Tori, but Tori is still a good pick. That leaves, I forgot how everybody else paired, but I think Kels ended up with somebody named Tracy, who I don't know. And then Ed ended up with, let me think, because Ed would have ended up with Devin's partner, and I forgot who Devin's partner was. So it don't matter. We'll see next week. And that's it. Like, at the final words of the interview, Rennie said his arm was stuck under someone's leg and extended his elbow, so he just kept and gave up. Okay. Dan, I agree. But if you watch the aftermath, Ed also told Michaela that he was gonna give Michaela 3 good pushes, 3 seconds of good pushes. And if he couldn't push Corey off in them 3 seconds, he quit. So Rennie really didn't want to be there. He was not trying. Okay, Ed is with Emmy. Okay, thank you, Charles. I mean, that's a good partner. I mean, Emmy ain't no punk. I just didn't like what she did. And she's still on my shit list. She just ain't at the bottom of it anymore. But that's it. I mean, Emmy, you just gonna be the next rookie to go in. You didn't do yourself no favors, put Michaela under that bus. But I gotta let this go because the challenge is one of my favorite shows. Outside of Survivor, it's Survivor, then the challenge, then Big Brother. So like the challenge is one of my favorite shows. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm just mad. I'm just mad Michaela couldn't make it at least halfway through the season. But from the aftermath, Michaela sounds like she's ready to come back. And it sounds like MTV is ready to invite her back. So I'm sure we'll see her on 38. I'm very sure of it because I thought Michaela would have been like, fuck this. But Michaela, the only thing I can tell you, girl, is watch. Go back and watch the seasons. Learn who these people are. Learn how they play. Learn how the game is played. This is not Survivor, girl. And leave your paper and pencil at home. That's all I got to say this week, you all. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to try to do my challenge reviews. They will be live, but they'll probably be live Thursday night, the night after the episode. I just had so much going on. I believe last night we were on Charles's channel doing Big Brother. So, I'm going to give you the challenge. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be in a better mood. I still got some people to root for. It was just a hard first episode when your absolute favorite goes home first. But we're going to rock it. We're going to rock it out. Go ahead and like this video. If this is your first time with Kiss My Cheeks TV, I'm going to do the challenge. So go ahead and hit subscribe. And I'll see y'all next week for episode 2. Bye.